Catherine Ponder, author of The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity. Catherine Ponder is an American minister of the Unity Church and author of books in the prosperity field, who declared that those who develop the power of prosperous thinking will reap a harvest of prosperous results. Now, you must have heard in recent years about positive thinking. Out of the recessions and lean years, another term has been born: prosperous thinking. Prosperous means to flourish and succeed and to experience favorable results. You are prosperous to the degree that you are experiencing peace, health, and plenty in your world. While prosperous thinking means many things to people, basically it gives you the power to make your dreams come true, whether those dreams are concerned with better health, increased financial success, a happier personal life, more education and travel, or a deeper spiritual life. This book plainly shows how prosperous thinking has helped people in every walk of life to experience these results. Furthermore, it shows how prosperous thinking can do these things for you too. As you read this book, chapter by chapter, you will automatically begin to develop the power of prosperous thinking, and almost as easily you will begin to reap a harvest of prosperous results. One of the key lessons that Catherine shares in her book is that success is divinely ordained. There is no reason for you to think of prosperity as something separate from your spiritual life or beyond the pale of religion. You do not have to try to live in two worlds, whether you run things for 6 days and then on the seventh day, give God a chance to show what He can do. Take God as a rich, loving, understanding Father in all of your affairs each day of your week. Ask His divine instruction and guidance about all of your affairs, financial and otherwise, and you will be pleasantly surprised how much better every phase of your life will become. An analyst recently declared to me that he had found the most common cause of failure in people is a conflicting idea about whether success is divinely ordained or divinely damned. For instance, he stated that many had assured him that failure was more spiritually approved than success, since riches are regarded as an object of worship or a false god. This doctor further stated that he had spent many an hour explaining to people who are not succeeding that being success-minded is not serving a false god, and that they should stop using God as an excuse for their failures. When you realize that God wants you to be prosperous and that God, as the creator of this rich universe, is indeed the source of your prosperity, then you are not worshiping riches. You are not making prosperity a false god. You are simply claiming your prosperous heritage from the source of all of your blessings. God pointed out the rich spiritual attitude towards prosperity when He told Moses to remind the children of Israel, "Thou shouldst remember the Lord thy God, for it is He that giveth thee power to get wealth." Deuteronomy 8:18. The word wealth means grand living, and that is what a prosperous thinker should be working towards and should be expecting as a spiritual right. Perhaps you're recalling at this point a statement I also heard as a child and which confused me about prosperity being a spiritual blessing. People often said, "I am poor, but I'm a good Christian." Even though I come from a family that has produced several ministers, I always shuddered when I heard that statement. My immediate reaction was, why should Christians or any other group have to be poor? God isn't poor, and He is our loving Father. Then too, that statement made it sound as if all the rich folks were bound for hell. Somehow I could not figure out why rich people had to go to hell just because they were prosperous. It seemed rather inconsistent to me. So I want to invite you to this truth that your success is divinely ordained. And share in the comments below what has been your experience as a child growing up. What you heard about success, what you heard about prosperity, about money, about rich people, or how you felt as an adult seeing people with wealth or wealthy people, or maybe you are yourself successful and wealthy, and this came about after you shifted your mindset about how you see wealth, how you see prosperity, and how you view other people who are wealthy, who are prosperous, and who have a mindset of prosperous thinking. And remember, the truth is that your success is divinely ordained.